Skorupi Incense Day is today, so I'm gonna go over some of my top tips to help you guys max out on this event because it's short, it's 6 hours, it's sweet, but there's still some Pokemon to get in the shiny form out there. So welcome to the Trainer Club, here we go! From 11 all the way until 5 p.m., there is going to be a grand total of 6 hours going over Shiny Skorupi boosted odds for this Incense Day. So you are going to want to do a little bit of hunting to be able to capitalize on some of the things that are going to be out there today. And the bonuses are going to be as follows. We're going to have Skorupi attracted to incense more. Number 2, there's going to be an increased chance of getting Shiny Skorupi. And number 3, which is going to be a cool one, you're going to be able to get 2 times daily adventure incense time frames, okay? So this daily adventure incense is going to go for a grand total of 30 minutes. So there is a chance that you could see 1, 2, maybe even 3 or more Galarian birds. Obviously it's not guaranteed, but guys, get after it and do that because it is definitely going to be worth your time and energy. So with that said, there's also going to be a little bit of structure going on during this day. At the event times of 11, 1, and 3, there's going to be bug spawns going on. And then from 12, 2, and 4, we are going to have poison spawns going on. So there are going to be 2 different things going on. The overarching goal of this event is number 1, get yourself a Shiny Skorupi. Number 2, do that 30-minute daily adventure incense to be able to try to get yourself a Galarian bird. If you haven't used your Master Ball, maybe you have 2 Master Balls, you might consider using one or you might just wait. It's totally up to you. I have used both of my Master Balls. The other day, I did have a Galarian Articuno that did pop up and I did that. I want to lucky trade for it again. I think it's an awesome looking Pokemon. I really like it. And it seems like every season we'll be getting another Master Ball, and probably this next season I'm probably not going to use it again on these Galarian birds because I already have all 3 of them luckies. This is my 4th one that I have, so if they keep popping up, I'll keep trying to catch them, but I'm not super motivated to use these super premium items on it that are very rare to be able to obtain. And before we get into the tips, I just want to recommend that you guys do go into the shop and claim, even if you're not going to play, the 1 Pokecoin Incense bundle in your Pokemon GO store. So make sure to go and do that in-game and be able to claim that item even if you don't plan to play this event at all. So with that said, now let's get into the top tips, but most importantly, let's start with tip number 1. Tip 1, we're going to focus on the bug spawns going on 11, 1, and 3 o'clock. The bug spawns are going to include the Caterpie, Weedle, we're going to have Pinsir, Yanma, Wurmple, we are also going to have the obvious, which is going to be Skorupi, and then we're going to have the Wimpod. And if you are lucky, meaning in a little bit rarer spawns, we're going to be having Scyther, which I'm not really sure why these are rare spawns, and Dewpider. Okay, so everything in here except the Wimpod does have a shiny potential, so make sure to go out there and claim, or at least try, to get yourself one of these shinies. Remember that the Skorupi is going to have the increased shiny odds, and it's a beautiful looking shiny. So with that said, I'm going to go over a couple things here for these bug type spawns. Number 1, the Caterpie, Wurmple, as well as the Weedle are all going to be 12 candy per evolved Pokemon. So if you do need extra XP, these Pokemon are great to be able to use to catch with Pineapple Berries. Then you save all of them, and then we are going to get a 2 times evolution XP spotlight hour. You're going to be able to use all these Pokemon, so save them, put them in a folder, and wait until this day does come. And if you can't wait, accumulating candy for this Pokemon is never going to hurt you because it's going to help out in the future whenever we do get one of these 2 times XP spotlight hours for evolution. And then let's talk about 2 mega Pokemon in here. We do have the Pinsir and we do have the Scyther, which goes into Scissor. That does have a mega. Both of these Pokemon are bug types. I do like them both because they are dual type Pokemon for getting more XL candy when you do have them at mega level 3. The Scyther is going to be bug as well as the steel types, and the Pinsir is going to be flying as well as bug types. Any dual type I think in the game is valuable. Obviously there's certain ones that are more valuable than others, but for the most part these ones are cool combination. I like the Scyther. It's a good combination right there. I like the Pinsir, also good combination right there. But neither of these Pokemon are the most meta-relevant attackers. But as far as GBL goes, let's start off with the Glisopod. In the Great League, it's ranked 112 with Shadow Claw, X-Scissor, as well as Liquidation moveset. It's going to be ranked 0-8-15. And then in the Ultra League, it's actually going to be ranked 23. So that's the best ranking it's going to have at a 114-15. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 60. And as far as Drapion goes, it's above 100 in both of the leagues. So unfortunately, we're going to skip over that one. You could use it, but if you guys do want to see it, obviously we have Great League and then we have Ultra League. Do what you may. And then let's also talk about the Araquanid. It is ranked 139 if you do want that, with the IVs of a 0, 10, 15. So before we go into tip number 2, I do think that there's a little bit of a missed opportunity here that we could take the Skorupi as it's evolving, give it some type of cool moveset for PvP to make it a little bit better. I think that just giving the shiny out, it's already been out for quite some time. I've already got multiple of these from many of the fests, so having something that would be worth worth the evolution and pretty cool for this day. I think would be definitely worth our time and energy. Unfortunately, I don't control that. But I'm just putting that out there just in case somebody's watching that we could be like, hey man, like, you know, when we're doing stuff that's not super crazy cool, maybe put a little bit of extra boost in there. But with that said, now let's get it to tip 2. Tip 2, all about the poison spawns going on from 12, 2, and 4. We do have the Ekans and we have the Zubat. Okay, so both of these Pokemon, as well as the Gulpin, we can even categorize that in there. I don't care about these Pokemon that much. None of them are super relevant as far as having tons of candy for, so you guys can go ahead and put these in with the Pineapple, save the folder, and then evolve during 2x XP evolution during Spotlight Hour. We do have Stunky, Skorupi, Krogunk. We are also going to get the brand new shiny in there, which I do like. That's going to be Skrulp. We have the Alolan Grimer if you're lucky, as well as the Trubbish. Trubbish is a Stardust boosted Pokemon, so you are going to want to look out for the Trubbish when it's in the wild. As far as meta attackers and mega Pokemon, unfortunately we have none in this category. And as far as the PvP Pokemon, in the Great League for the Golbat, it's ranked 46 in the Shadow, 72 in the non-Shadow. With Wing Attack, Poison Fang, and Shadow Ball, IVs are going to be 0, 15, 15. And then we do have the Skunk Tank. It's ranked 74 in the Shadow, 97 in the non-Shadow with Poison Jab, Crunch, as well as Trailblaze. This one takes 296 Exo Candy to get it all the way there at a 3, 15, 14, so please make sure you are fully dedicated to this Pokemon if you are going to use it. And then we do have the Toxicroak in the Great League with Counter, Mud Bomb, and Sludge Bomb at 0, 15, 12 at level 46 and a half. And if you want, the Alolan Muck used to be really good, but in the Ultra League right now, it's ranked 186 at a 0, 15, 15. So those are going to be everything we have to know for PvP, both spawns, and then on to tip 3. Tip 3, all about the field research. Short, sweet, and simple. We have 2 different tasks depending on what time of day there is. It is going to be catch 5 bug type or catch 5 poison type for a Skorupi encounter. That's going to be 432 per the 100% IV. And just a reminder, guys, these field research with boosted shiny odds are great times to be able to potentially get ourselves high IV shinies or even a Shundo. Pokemon Go, some of the highest chances here along with Calm Day. So that's fantastic. And also you can get Stardust in there or 2 Ultra Balls. The Ultra Ball task is very good. So if you do want to play in a good area with a lot of research tasks coming from the Pokestops, I highly suggest you do that. And please do not hit any of the Pokestops before this day starts, because if you do and you complete them, they will not be able to change over into these tasks. They will be completed and they will be not available for the Skorupi Research Day. So that is going to be everything we have in Pokemon Go for the Skorupi Research Day. Good luck, everybody. Hope you guys get multiple shinies during this day and have a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscribe to the page. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.